El perro es mi corazón. El gato no es bueno. Cilantro es cantante, cilantro es muy famoso. Cilantro es el hombre con el queso del diablo.
So, you went to main Zeri. Well, do you like static shiv? Do you like sliding? Do you like finger guns? And did your champion get hotfix before Senna? If so, then Zeri the Sparkazon is for you. So, I'm a dead.
Kill yourself. Now!
I'll kill your mom. I gotta say, I was pretty hyped when they brought back static shiv, so I had to make a video about it. Don't get me wrong though, but besides her ultimate movement speed on relays, Zeri is one of the most balanced champions I've seen in a long time. Unlike these fuckers. But her design convinces me that someone in the design team did a shit ton of methamphetamines before grabbing their pen and paper. Not like I can relate to that. But anyways, Zeri's passive is Living Battery. Zeri gains movement speed while she receives a shield. When she damages an enemy shield, she absorbs its energy, shielding herself while also gaining bonus movement speed. So basically, Zeri becomes cracked up like the right employee who designed her. But on the bright side, she benefits a lot from enchanter supports, whether you have them on your team or the enemy team, while also removing the pain and suffering we have to deal against anyone who has shield bow. Honestly, I could keep rambling about her passive, but it's just too much bullshit, so let's just move on to her abilities. Now, Zeri's Q can be a bit confusing for some people because her Q works as auto attacks that apply critical strike, while her basic attacks work as a beam applying spell effects. Zeri's basic attacks also deal bonus magic damage when fully charged up, which can be stabbed by moving or spamming your Q, which you can save up for last hitting a cannon minion. But why would you wanna do that? Just roam mid, kill steal from your mid laner and go back to bomb while your IP address is getting leaked in the alt chat. Just try not to miss your Q.
Hey miss, I guess I never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I guess you never kiss, huh? Yeah.
Anyways, next up we have Zeri's W, which is Ultra Shock Laser. Zeri fires an electric pulse that slows and damages the first enemy hit. If the pulse hits a wall, it expands into a long-range laser that also deals AoE damage. Now, I don't have much to say about this ability except the fact that it's really good for pulling the enemy under the tower. But to be fair, it's also pretty good for slowing down the enemy jungler if you're about to get ganked. For next we have Zeri Z, Spark Surge. And boy, it has got to be one of my favorite abilities. Zeri dashes a short distance and energizes her next 3 shots of burst fire, causing them to pierce through enemies. But honestly, the best part about it is that you can slide them walls, boy. Like honestly, no matter how tilted you get, you always have fun when sliding over walls. And I just wanna say that if you think otherwise, this game isn't made for you and you should uninstall.
The world is mine, nigga, get back!
Nah, I've been slacking too much, so I can't end the video here. Next up we have Zeri's ultimate, but before I tell you what it does, let me just show you.
Man, shut your...
Zeri discharges a nova of electricity and overcharges herself, becoming static shiv, gaining increased damage and stacking movement speed that refreshes and gets stronger every time she hits an enemy champion. While overcharged, burst fire also becomes a faster triple shot that chains lightning between enemies. Basically, the best way to describe her ultimate is just imagine you're like drunk as shit and you do like a half a bag of amphetamines on top of that. But how do I play Zeri? Well, I'm glad you asked, because after I show you how I play her, you're probably gonna question my sanity. Just hear me out, okay? I feel like Cole is like a Giga Broken starter item, and you rush Shield Bow into Collector into Infinity Edge. While Shield Bow may not be the best item, once you have Collector on you, getting kills is like taking a piss. You don't even have to try from that point, and once you get Infinity Edge, all you have to really focus on is kiting and positioning. If you manage to do that properly, then congratulations, you just won a game. And for runes, I like to go Fleet for some sustain and lane and bonus movement speed. Anyways, let's take a quick look at pros and cons of playing this champion. For pros, they finally brought back static shiv, you're fast as fuck and you can slide over walls. And for cons, you can miss your auto attacks as an ADC. And boy oh boy, you do not want to miss your auto attacks as an ADC. Quick side note I forgot to mention. Once you get Collector, start roaming when you feel like laning phase isn't gonna benefit you any further. Games have been pretty fast paced for a few years now, and snowballing Zeri has to be the easiest as an ADC, all thanks to her E. And thanks to Collector, you can easily impact mid and top lane if you're just trying to win ASAP. Anyways, if you're asking for my personal enjoyment, it's a Glock 18 and a bullet. Because if you don't play ADC, then the chances are that you'll probably want to kill yourself no matter what.